So, last time everybody gathered around, minus Knife, you had continued your escape throughout the countryside in order to make it to Marcus's contingency to call the Stag and make your escape from the Empire once and for all. But unfortunately, just at the end of your journey to get out of here, you came across Claudius/Tsukuyomi, who finally revealed to you his motivation, his reason for being throughout all of this. But in the words of Wonder Red from Wonderful 101, negotiation has failed. Sorry, diplomacy has failed, is what he says. His campaign's fucked.
Let's just do a mulligan. Yeah, go back to session 1.
Yeah, start over.
Hi, my name is Christmas. And no.
I am the normal.
Yeah, let's bring that.
I am the normal. No,
I'm the normal guy of the group, guys.
Gomenasai,
Okay.
my name is Christmas Summer.
Gomenasai kurisimasa desu.
Kono bagumi wa ran no sponsor de o kurishimasu.
So, yeah, with that, proceed. Knife, I imagine you want to get the first word in.
Guys just says the N-word.
He's
You know,
he's picking his nose again.
You're acting like a real. Nah. You're acting like a real Lunarian right now.
Fucking fucking Lunas, get out my fucking country.
Moon Man.
You gonna say anything, Knife, or?
I'm just thinking.
No, he's still scratching his balls.
Yeah, no.
I thought we were up to fighting.
No,
The
we were still.
Yeah, the main character's got to speak. No, the
What's
NPC's done.
What's the
Yeah, you're right.
MacGuffinite
Apollocyte.
orc called?
Apollocyte.
This Apollocyte. How do you even know you'll be able to get enough for your plan to work? You say it can change reality, but I mean, by how much?
This isn't the only amount that we have, you know.
I would assume not, but still. What if there's not enough gods to get the amount that you need to do to turn the clock back all that time, bring your people back, and everyone that suffered for this goal of yours?
Then the great
What
work.
then?
Then the great work extends by a few hundred years. I continue to labor, and eventually my goal will be reached. What about this do you not understand?
The one thing I'm curious about, how have you lived all these centuries? Was it by choice, or?
The Lunarians have always been a longevitous people. Only
see.
now, all that time was spent in solitude, rather than my people. But if we're done with the pleasantries and talking,
Yeah, let's go.
I can see that you're. Well, I mean, after all this time, I doubt there's anything we could say to sway your convictions.
you're correct. Either you submit and allow that child to die, or you get out of my way, kneel on the ground, and make this easy. Or your third option, try and fight me, which you will lose. I imagine I know your choice.
I can respect the reason for your mission. The protection, or rather resurrection of your people. But just as you want to bring your people back, I can't allow you to hurt my people to do it.
If all
And
sins
it-
against them are to be undone, what is the point? What does it matter what I do?
But how do you know that those sins will be undone?
This Apollo-site can bring back the dead. I've seen it happen. I've made it happen. On a larger scale, yes, it requires more than we have, but that's the point of the work. It's achievable within your lifetime, if you would only lay down your arms and see reason. I don't know how to explain this to you, that you are not the heroes of this story.
Conquering other nations and forcing them to believe in a different god doesn't make them actually believe in it. The fact that the Kel got conquered 20 years ago, but they still believe in Ursus Dagda and Titus Cernunnos proves that. The fact of the matter is, even if they do submit, it doesn't mean they believe in the great creator, and that means that your plan will fail.
It will not fail, and I will not be swayed by the prattling of an ignorant child. I've lived 1,000 of your lifetimes. Do you imagine the things that I've seen? The evils I've seen perpetuated, and you think I'm the worst thing to happen to this plane? You think this plan is the worst thing that could possibly happen?
We've all seen evils in this world, alright? Just because you've seen some shit doesn't give you the right to do this.
So you've all made your decision, then?
This is going nowhere. Can I fire a fireball, Claudius?
Yeah. As... 1 second. He looks across the field and raises up a hand, and you can see a crackling of purple lightning just shoot out and strike Marcus in the chest and just send him skittering back unconscious on the ground.
Oh shit.
Oh no, no NPC allies. Yes.
They'll pay for this!
They'll pay for this!
In response, Gaius manifests his stuff.
No.
Harriet looks over
There's-
at the corpse. Oh, well, not the corpse, the knocked out.
He's not a corpse yet.
Looks
Marcus,
over
are you
at
okay?
Marcus,
Your help,
is
you can
dead.
make him a corpse.
and she exclaims, "I will gut you where you stand, no matter
No.
what you are, from another
There will
world."
be no
do not-
victorious final battle for all of you. As he snaps his fingers and a series of iron chains bursts out of these hellfire-ish holes in the ground and begins to kind of wrap around everyone's ankles and start dragging them down into
Nobody
the
rolled
earth
initiative
itself.
yet.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like getting to there.
Can we roll like a dex or something?
This is. Listen, I'm going somewhere with this. Just let me do it. Okay. Please.
Fuck it then.
This is my JRPG cutscene before the boss.
And then do the JRPG thing.
I am. As you all are kind of dragged down into the earth, as Tsukiyomi looks on in disdain and says, "So your tale ends with silence rather than war cries and the din of trying to foolishly defeat me. Have a nice time in hell." And with that, your visions all start to blur as you seem to all fade out of consciousness.
Oh shit.
The image of Tsukiyomi standing over you all, and you all slowly descending, with him ascending being the only thing left as it blacks out. And
Great session,
How we
Sol.
die.
excuse me, I'm not done yet.
No, but we're dead.
If you'll let me freaking continue. as you all have gone down, there seems to be silence and this void feeling as you all wake in a featureless void amongst one another. Sheer white encompasses all around you, as the only thing you all seem to be aware of is one another.
So that didn't go as
Is it?
planned.
Is this death?
As you say that, Christmas, you hear the clacking out of shoes against. Well, there's no ground, but something. As a figure kneels down and reaches her hand out towards you and says, sorry about that.
Okay. Who are you?
Well, we just talked, silly. Hecate.
Oh. Oh.
Aren't you like super dead?
Lyra! Jesus Christ.
Well,
Oh, shut up, Christmas. Jesus, this one's clearly not an illusion.
I'm a shade, here and not here. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that none of you are dead. Well, you might need a little help right now to make sure that doesn't happen, but...
So what
Listen,
is this?
call it a crossroads. I've been here for a very long time. We all have in one dissolute form or another. The point is, you all have very important things you need to do, and you can't end here.
Why are you helping us? Why aren't you helping your father?
She looks downtrodden for a moment and says, I care for my father more than anything, but he's not the man that I knew all that time ago. All those thousands of years of loneliness, of contempt, it's changed him. It would change anyone. I don't blame him for what he's become, but he needs to... If he won't see reason, he needs to be stopped.
How do we stop him? All those 1,000 years of knowledge, of planning, of skill.
How have you stopped everything that you all have done so far? You didn't give up? Tell me, if I gave you the chance to go back up there, if you could take one more step, could you do it?
Yes.
As many as it takes.
100 times over.
Well, is it really that much of a question then? She stands up and offers you her hand, and despite the weakness that was in you before, you all feel just enough invigorated to stand up and reach out for it.
We can feel that determination come through us. That's an Undertale reference.
Oh my god. Is this a motherfucking Undertale reference?
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, we come back and Isukiyami just got a glowing blue eye.
You're gonna have a bad time, kid. I'm sorry, so I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Hecate.
We... I think we've all made our points here.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you. And with that, your vision fades out and in again as from the surface side, 5 bursts of columns of light appear out of the ground as each one of you raises out of the ground. What? I just killed all 5 of you. What the hell are you doing?
Obviously,
We're here
you
to
know us well
stop
enough.
you.
You're gonna have to try harder than stop us.
We're just too pretty to die.
As many times as it takes to strike you down, I will.
And we'll keep getting back up.
Well, he
Eventually,
won't. I
all
point to Marcus.
Eventually, all of you are going to fall. All of you are going to. As Lyra, you realize that Marcus has disappeared from that area. As from behind Tsukiyomi, clutching against the rock, Marcus reaches up with his hand and says, "Now, I've seen what everyone here can do. My bet's on them." And he reaches up his gauntlet and crushes something in his hand as another column of light erupts out of the rock. As Tsukiyomi grits his teeth and thrashes backwards, and another burst of purple lightning shoots out of his hand as he blasts him back again, knock him unconscious for the permanence of this fight.
Oof.
Fine. You all want to fight? You all want so desperately to make this the mythic end to your tale? Fine. The hero of a bygone people, going against the 5 villains who seek to keep him from his family, from his friends, from saving the world from ruin. Yes, it'll make a wonderful story centuries after you're all dead. You wish to see the power a Polisite has? You wish to understand my pain and suffering? You wish to hear the tale of the Lunarian people firsthand, from their king and foremost author? By all means, I will grant your request. As he raises the amber stone in his hands upwards, and you can see these several spectral shades of Lunarian people in robes similar to Hecate manifest around him with these pieces of armor in their hands, that they come forward to him and begin clasping around him. And as they do so, he levitates gently in the air as the glow brightens and brightens in the area. And you can feel within all of you the ground begin to shake as a circular area of the area around you begins to lift and manifest and kind of start to float higher and higher up into the air as you all find yourselves beginning to go up and up and up until you are pretty much breaking the skyline. And
Boss card, boss card.
by all means, I will give you the fight you so desire.
You may think the purity of your purpose will forgive all the crimes you have committed, but no good can ever come from the sheer vastness of the evil you've done. We will beat you, because our actions are those of justice.
More prattling from villains pretending to be heroes.
You forgot one thing, Claudius, or Tsukiyomi, whatever your name is. We're not heroes. And we know we're not villains. We're goddamn heels.
Damn it. Oh, that's good.
They have wrestling in Apollos.
They do now.
No, yeah.
Okay. Let me put up the actual fucking.
I think that's
thing.
the first time we've actually in session been called the heels.
Yeah, sure, why not? Christmas canonically is a big wrestling fan, or Pancraton, or whatever Roman wrestling is called.
Pancreas.
Pancratian is Greek.
Pancreas
Yeah,
is
fuck.
is like an organ.
No,
Yeah.
not pancreas. It's like pancreaton.
Pancratian.
Say it again, Trophy.
Pancratian.
Pancratian. Yeah, I know it. I just read it. I never actually knew how to spell it.
Anyways, I posted the card before, but I'll post it again for posterity.
Oh, groovy.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah.
all mine. Yeah.
Initiative?
in-depth.
Yeah.
EQT.
Sorry, I had to
Hey,
give
Christmas
you.
is.
Sorry, I had to give you guys your heroic rise from the ashes moment.
Jesus, of
The
course
heels
not.
aren't falling through the frame; they're rising.
Of course, the two main characters go first.
I mean, I have advantage on initiative.
I just got lucky.
How do you have advantage on initiative?
It's a ranger feature.
Is it?
Yes.
Huh.
It is part of Natural Explorer.
Horizon
I
Walker or
think.
just like Ranger period?
There's a couple of things in the game that gives you
It's
advantage on initiative.
Ranger 1, Natural Explorer. I ignored difficult terrain, I have advantage on initiative rolls, and on my first turn during combat, I have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't acted yet.
Oh. People lied to me and said Ranger was terrible.
I'm using Revised Ranger, which is the one that's good.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they've said they're never going to officially print, because they're dipshits.
Smart.
Okay, let me just plug in his stats onto his token to make this easy. Okay. It is your go first.
I like it's called Tsukuyomi Hero.
Yeah.
Oof.
Fucking.
Well,
I told you, he thinks he's a hero.
He probably is, to be honest.
Shut up! You're the one of the motherfuckers like, oh, Daniel did nothing wrong. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not.
I think
Honestly,
Tsukuyomi's... Okay,
Unless the idea was
Tsukuyomi's-
stupid.
I was gonna say, Tsukuyomi's planes are less stupid than Thanos is.
Oof.
I mean, debatable. He's literally using the power of Satan. It's not. It's not.
Oh, sure, the guy who made him. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Wait, does he call him daddy?
No.
Choke me,
No, let's not.
daddy.
You can't. Let's
okay.
start-
Time for me to flurry of blows myself.
Sure.
Karazan's just like,
No.
put on the cat ears. Karazan's just like, put on the cat ears, Tsukuyomi, then we'll
I'm
talk.
I mean me, the player. I'm just until I passed out, so I can forget the truism there. Alright,
The first 3 hit.
nice. AC of 15, boys. Let's get in there.
Right, all right. Well.
Well, he's got other mechanics.
You mean the boss fight has mechanics? Bullshit.
Aura.
If they have
Okay.
low AC, that generally means high hit points, so...
Yeah.
So,
Stop metagaming.
as you go towards him, he manifests in each arm a sword and a shield, as he throws the shield in front of himself. Let me roll. Okay, subtract 3 damage from each of those hits.
Oh no!
So-
Wait, math?
6,
What?
2, and 6.
Yeah, 6, 2, 6. So 14 in total.
Yep. Promise the waning shield, and he brings
He's
up
calling
the
his
sword,
attacks.
and he brings up the sword and says, "Deliverance, the waxing sword. These will spell your doom."
What a drama queen.
Yeah, gee, it's almost like he had this whole spiel where he called himself the hero of a grand epic tale.
Oh, I know. I just think it's really funny.
Oh, it's awesome. Shut up.
This is how you know he was gay.
He had a wife and a kid.
He could still
Yeah,
be
well,
gay.
Fine, then.
You never heard of being in a closet?
Bisexual people do not exist in Horizon.
They don't, actually. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh, whatever.
The suicide horse?
Oh my fucking god.
Classic by Erasure.
Thanks, Salt.
Oh, whatever.
Suku homo.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyways, is that going to be your turn?
Yes.
As you finish your attack, Tsukiyomi raises up his hand and says, "Flesh of my flesh, allow them to see the folly of their actions," as a spectral form of what seems to be another Lunarian shows up, and they wave their hands in invocation. As Christmas, you can see something very similar to your Eldritch Blast manifest with 3 bolts, and they are going to fire 1 each at Beatrix and 2 at Harriet.
Is he using our powers against us? Is it one of those
Nah.
fights?
It's Warrior of Light, so yes. Well, no, he's using
Jesus
heroes.
Christ.
Well, luckily for you, that's only a 1d10 for each one that hits, and I think the only one that hits is the crit, so that's just 2d10. And fuck him, I guess.
Wait, which one was it me?
Wait, the first one. Oh yeah, you have resistance to force damage, don't you, Harriet?
I mean, I'm not raging.
Oh, no, don't you naturally have from the item you got at the beginning of the campaign?
Oh shit, yeah. I think you do.
remember right at the start when Viola got knocked down, she buried it, symbolizing that Viola was dead.
Oh.
Wow. Let's
Okay.
speed up that.
Could you run back and get it real quick?
Jump off the platform.
I was gonna say, you guys are like a couple 100 feet in the air, a little late for that.
I'll give you a fly spell. Claudius can hold off for a bit.
Flag on play. Let's stop.
Yeah, Claudia boy, we just gotta go get our thing.
Anyways, yeah, that's 4. Sorry, force damage. Kinetic, wrong game. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up my spear.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna point it at him and say, "You may be the hero of your world, but this is not your world, and you will not be the one to save it." And I'm gonna hold the spear up to the sky,
And then he misses.
as like sparks start crackling on the tip of it, and I'm just gonna say, "This is the power of the gods of Horizon," and the lightning scars that Beatrix got from fighting Ursus Dagda on her arm are just gonna crackle and leap up as wind starts swirling around, and I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike,
All right.
which
Yeah,
does-
you.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
it's one of my ranger
Beatrix,
spells.
you can. Everybody
Oh,
looking
you've
back
never used that
for.
before.
everybody
Literally
looking-
just got spellcasting as
Okay.
feature.
Okay.
Everybody looking back at Beatrix can see the clouds around the arena. There is a brief flash of lightning, and the shadows cast illuminate it in the shape of a large bear swiping downwards in time with her cast. Yeah, do what you're gonna do.
So yeah, she's just gonna hover slightly off the ground, almost like a maglev.
It's okay, he's floating off the ground too. It's in style this season.
So every when she takes a step forward, she goes like twice as far, gliding over it. I'm gonna run up next to Gaius.
Yep.
I shall go here. And I am going to make my 2 attacks.
Sure.
I have advantage on them all.
Yep, that first one hits. That one also hits.
So that is 20 piercing damage. Does he count as human?
No, he is celestial right now.
Okay, so he doesn't take
that
damage.
And he is going to... Wait, what?
Favorite enemy. He's not my favorite enemy. So
He doesn't take... Okay, yeah. Minus 3 damage on each attack from his waning shield. So that is...
and then I'm also going to
14.
add in my 2d4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
how much is Zephyr
That
Strike?
is 1d8 force damage.
I didn't actually activate that ability. I didn't declare it, so I won't
Alright.
do that. But so is it minus damage from each source, or is it?
Basically, yeah. Each one individually gets 3 taken away from it. Not for the psychic damage, though. It's every other type of damage. Spoiler: he does not do it each turn. He has 2 stances, as implied by the fact that he has a weapon each.
Right, so he didn't reduce the psychic damage specifically?
Yes, because that is... I mean, I wouldn't really understand why a shield would stop that, so...
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'll look over at Christmas and just say, attack his mind. And
Got it.
that's my turn. Actually,
Christmas sees
Christmas
sees the horrors of 1500 years and goes, "A mistake!"
I'll mark him actually with my second attack. And then pass my turn.
Okay. Yeah. At the end of your move, he's going to use the wizard ability. Because spoilers, Eldritch Blast was the warlock one, and he has one for every class.
Oh! Oh, no, he has Blood Hunter. Oh, no.
Oh no, I didn't do Blood Hunter Artificer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well. You should have.
Has a rogue ability? What the fuck is he going to do for rogue?
Sneak attack.
Probably turn invisible and stab someone in the back.
Okay. So he raises his hand again, and you can see a scholarly, elderly-looking alabaster-skinned Lunarian who slams his staff down on the ground, and you can see these tiny little beams of light that are going to shoot out across the field, and they are going to 3 to Gaius and 2 to Christmas.
These are 3 separate attacks.
They're not attacks; they automatically hit.
Oh,
It's magic missile.
So I take 10?
Yes, and Gaius takes 15.
Oof. Oof.
Good thing he's not a nuclear druid.
Yeah, he is a. It's
A
a
what now?
third level magic missile he's using. Okay.
Christ.
Nuclear druid's a fucking meme build where you do Circle of the Harvest druid and then wizard like 1. So you do a 9th level magic missile and you add all of your harvest dice to it because you roll once and take that damage for all the missiles. So you're doing like
Jesus.
1d4 plus 9d10.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, you did my health. Thank you, Salt.
Yeah, it's 3 missiles, and they automatically deal 5. So
Jesus, okay.
Does this count as him attacking someone else?
If magic missile counts as an attack, then yes.
Oh wait, no. It doesn't count anyway.
Okay. Lyra.
Yeah. I don't have anything cool or pithy to say right now. I'm just gonna separate from the others so he can't get us all in a blast. Hopefully.
You know what? Fair enough.
Guess it's time for. I'm gonna give him a. Second level Chaos Bolt.
Alright, go ahead.
No, not minimize, you bitch.
Oh no, she casted a minimize Chaos Bolt.
22.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So it's 2d8 plus 2d6 for second level.
Alright.
Plus 2d6. 4 and a 1, so it's force and acid. Force, I guess.
Alright. So. Sorry, I'm just doing math.
Ew. Math.
Ugh, math.
Math.
Math, huh?
Why is Snake so fucking mad about math?
Because he's stupid.
He's not. Snake is not a himbo.
Yes, he
There's
is.
no way.
What are you
He is
talking about?
not.
Yes, he
Okay,
is.
look, he's smart enough.
Waffles. You've
not a
never
himbo.
been more wrong.
He can't be a himbo.
This is the wrongest you've ever been, Waffles.
He's genuinely kind of smart.
Yeah, when it comes to like sneaking into places and killing
Okay.
people.
Okay. Snake is high intelligence, low wisdom.
Thank you. Exactly. He's really good at this job. He's not dumb. He's just bad at everything else.
Isn't it the other way around?
No, he's
No, because he knows like 8 languages and like he knows all this
Yeah.
shit about guns and stuff.
But he
then-
literally says, like, he gets told some information, and then he's like, oh, Psycho Mantis.
Yeah, because he
like-
probably has brain damage because of all the
Ugh.
times he has had to fire guns point blank without anything to protect his ears.
I don't think you get brain damage from that. I think it's just hearing damage.
Well, also he's a clone, so he's probably degenerating too.
That too.
he is
Sorry, bro.
degenerating if you play MGS4.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he
He's-
does
he's
it
not a
because
himbo.
he's copying Stalin's interrogative technique.
What, just
I get
repeating
that.
back what people say to them?
Yes.
That's from a Clerks
Repeating back what people
episode.
say to him?
Attacking Beatrix for his last legendary action before his turn. 21 hits.
Yes. I have 18 AC.
Okay, 18 total. The 1d8 plus 4 slashing damage with 3d6 is radiant damage.
Oh. That doesn't make a difference to me.
I know. Did you get it? Did you get that he's a hero yet? Did you get that he thinks he's the good guy here?
No, I think you're about to spell out a bit more for us. So
I mean, if he's doing
Oh,
radiant
sorry.
damage, he must be objectively good, so...
Yeah, exactly.
See, we truly won't know whether he's the hero or not until he's wearing a bright pink shirt with "Good Man" on the back.
Okay. So he whereas his shield was the one glowing before, he is going to change stance to a more sword outwardly stance as he is swifting to waxing sword mode. So now he doesn't do his damage reduction thing.
What?
He's got different sword
Wax
modes.
off.
This is
Yes.
just like mecha fuckers. Oh my god.
I mean, waxing and waning, it's like phases of the moon. Because because
I know.
Oh,
I'm just being silly.
He's a moon man. He's the man of the moon.
I'm gonna make an attack.
that
I'm gonna make a reaction attack against him.
Is he moving out of your range?
No, he's moving within my range.
Oh, all right.
My implacable mark lets me do that.
Fair enough.
Let me double check the specific wording on Zephyr Strike. Does it say the word on my turn? Yes, it does. So I don't have advantage.
That still hits.
Woo! 13 piercing damage.
And all of that damage hits because he does not have waning shield up.
And I will do
And
my
just a
Dreadful Strike psychic damage, but okay, so technically he can only take the damage once per turn, so just let's just pretend that the last time I did it was this time.
Sure. And just so nobody calls him an idiot for it, he has to change stances. I'm not making him switch between it to give you guys an easier time.
No, just
I'm
switch
assuming
roll
he
guards
has,
to trickster to
he has to change
gunslinger.
to do his attacks. Oh wait, this attack does have advantage. I forgot that's how implacable mark works. Oh well. But also, oh, it deals extra damage equal to my fighter level, which is 6.
Okay.
So that's 19
So-
damage total.
Jesus.
He is going to make a swing on Gaius because he figures by taking down the self-appointed leader, he will have an advantage in the morale stance.
He has disadvantage.
Warding. He already has disadvantage. Then I won't use
Player
my
characters,
warding
we can't be demoralized.
I don't think that hits.
14. No, I have 16 AC.
Shit.
Guys just ducks under the fucking fuck off huge
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah, Gaius, you have this brief moment as Beatrix is able to help you out here as he slams the sword down into the ground and you narrowly are able to get out of the way of it as you can see just this piercing white-hot beam of light carved through the ground where you once stood. He grits his teeth and raises his sword up against you. Christmas.
As he does that, I'm gonna like push Gaius slightly back a little bit with the tip of my with the end of my spear, and I'm just gonna like shove it up in his face and just say, "You're fighting me."
I think he's fighting all of us.
Hi.
I
Beatrix.
won't let you hurt my friends.
Hi, we're in the background too, Beatrix. Hi.
Oh,
Hey,
despite the situation, hearing Beatrix say that warms the cockles of Gaius's heart, to use a term.
Tsukiyomi grits his teeth and he says, "I'm fighting for everyone that I've ever lost, everyone I ever loved. You don't know anything about fighting for those you care for."
And
Christmas.
Christmas hears this and says, "Excuse me? I've lost everything in my life because of people like you. You do not get a say in this matter." And
I've lost everything over several lifetimes.
Good. That doesn't make you better.
Dick waving fun is like who's lost the most people.
It's dramatic, God.
And Christmas outstretches his hand, and with like a crushing motion, and he uses Mind Spike on Claudius. Or Tsukiyomi.
Okay.
God. Oh no.
It's a save.
Is it possible I can take advantage?
It's a
Is
save.
it possible I can take advantage?
It's a
No,
save.
he makes
Oh.
a save, silly.
Oh, I keep forgetting that every time.
Okay, he succeeds, but this is at 4th level? You cast 4th level spells, right? We keep
Yeah,
going
4th
over
level.
this. Okay,
Yeah, 4th level. So it's
so
5d6?
5d8. 5d8.
That's what
Wait,
I always
wouldn't be...
forget.
Is it 5th level spells now?
Yeah, no, 4th, 9th. He's
No,
in ninth
I'm
level.
still 4th.
You guys are level 9.
Woo!
9 is when it goes up to 5,
Christmas!
isn't it?
I have some 5th level spell slots, so yeah.
It goes up every odd level.
Hold on, let me check. Maybe I'm stupid. There's always.
Oh, yep. Fifth. You are correct.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do one more.
Okay. Okay.
32 total, damn.
Is that your last spell slot?
Is it?
Well, we didn't take a short rest between this fight and the last
Oh, baby! Well, there goes Ewart's Black Tentacles. I'm just gonna spam Ultra Blast.
one. Actually, did we get a short rest?
No,
I don't think
I don't think so.
That's
'Cause
why That's why guys used one masculine word off the staff for everybody.
Ah, yeah.
Masculine word?
Yes. Okay,
What?
Harriet. Actually, wait, no, sorry. I want him to use something.
I
guess I'll
want
just
that
go
twink
fuck myself.
obliterated. Then he
But New isn't here.
But Gaius is.
Hey guys!
Hey,
guys!
hey,
New glass
hey,
I'm still stuck in this
hey.
game.
He's a twunk, okay?
That's fair. That's no. Let him talk. He has a point.
He's
I
too
mean, we haven't
jacked to
seen
be a
him
single.
shirtless yet, so
Okay.
that remains to be seen.
He is going to look towards Harriet, and he is going to. His eyes kind of flash for a moment, and you just see laid out before you thousands upon thousands of years of atrocities. You witness the obliteration of his people in a moment, and you can feel this wave of discouragement and doubt start to wash over you. He has used Vicious Mockery, which is the Bard legendary action. So I'll just post it in the chat.
Okay, no, there is no way that Gaius is, like, in any way shredded, because he doesn't even use his real arms for half his stuff. He uses his magic
Okay,
arms.
yeah, good point. Okay.
Not to mention, he's been neglecting his dex for a while now too, so he's not
Yeah.
even like flashing
Hey,
it.
I literally put both my, because I went up to monk.
Right, sorry. So wisdom
I
saving
did,
throw,
I did
Harriet.
put my fucking shit up.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know. He might be a twink. That man might be a twink.
His saving throw.
Way higher than 13.
Yeah.
Is this against being frightened?
No, it's against Vicious Mockery. So you take 1d4 psychic damage and you have disadvantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of your next turn.
Only 1d4?
Cool.
Yes. It isn't
You
it
can't
can't be
get
cast at
2
a higher level.
disadvantage, can you?
No.
Okay, cool.
Cantrips are automatically upcast.
It doesn't have anything for upcasting that. Oh wait, nope. Sorry. 3d4, so I'll add another 2. Sorry, for some reason in the shorthand box they didn't put the upcasted numbers. Okay, so 6 more.
What a distinctly average roll.
Look, the point is he's trying to mitigate damage.
That fair.
He's trying to be a little bitch, and he's succeeding.
Oof.
Don't be rude to my cool boss.
No, fuck this guy. I'll be rude to him all I want.
How dare you?
Look, I've fought this guy before, right?
No, you didn't.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you
Wait,
know about the secret one-on-one session that that Harriet got when she discovered the secret boss fight.
Bro, if you didn't cry over Elidibus, I'll kill you.
No.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no.
No.
If you go to the
I
graveyard,
mean, it was sad, but I didn't fucking cry.
Fuck you. You killed a teenager with Alzheimer's and you didn't cry.
if you go to the Horizon
He's a fucking
graveyard and enter the
teenager.
Konami code, then
Well,
you get the
okay,
secret young
sorry,
boss.
he was really young.
Yeah, he was a young man.
He was a little baby. Anyways, Harry, it's your turn.
You're like those people who,
Cool.
when like people go on school shootings and they're like 23, it's like he was just a little baby.
I
Hey, he was just a little guy. Hey, the little guy, the little
Hey,
shooter.
mainstream media.
again, I've said this before. Tsukiyomi's a tragic villain. I do not legitimately sympathize with all of his things.
I do.
Sympathize.
X'd out.
Yeah, it's almost like I have to put conviction behind what he says because it makes him more effective. Anyways, Harriet, it's your turn.
Cool. Do I get to RP now?
No. In this
Okay.
RP, no.
I guess I just don't get to RP.
Sorry, Alex, are you Knife or Trilby?
Oh yeah, you're right, actually.
I-
Okay, NPC Harriet walks up
Shut up.
in a very mundane NPC walk.
Okay, shut up. RP. Give it some damn flavor.
And then she swings her sword in very NPC. What? No, okay, I'll stop.
She makes the
Roblox
Roblox sound.
I was gonna say, if you do this the entire fight, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I mean, like, okay, the reason why I'm upset now is because me RPing as Harriet as Marcus got knocked down, you like fully interrupted me, and I was like, okay, I guess I just won't.
It's got you there.
Like, okay, I apologize.
Okay,
I meant to let you get a bit in, but I
yeah. No, it's alright. Marcus is gonna die, and then Harriet's not gonna feel anything. It's fine.
He's
Oh my
fine.
God.
He's just got a boo-boo on his head.
Yeah, true. He's just got a little bit of brain damage.
Damn it! Damn it! Oh!
Okay.
Oh my
It's,
god.
Marcus is a
seasoning.
barbarian. He's not using those intelligence anyways.
Okay. It's seasoning and flavoring time. So Harriet kind of
Put some
readies her
pepper on that
weapon.
bitch. A little bit of salt.
Yeah. So Harriet kind of like charges towards dude man. And as she like approaches him to attack, she yells, "Get him, Viola!" and summons Viola right behind him.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I forgot I had Star Spawn.
He's not coming out. He's too scared.
Okay. Okay, never mind. That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Viola pops out like a rabid dog while you're walking down the street, barely held back by a chain, and kind of goes.
Yeah, she's just one of those like very disgusting like chihuahuas, but the owner's like, "Oh, isn't she so pretty?"
Yeah.
Okay, and then gonna make I can't make 2 reckless attacks per turn, can I? No, the first attack on your turn.
No, if you choose to make a reckless attack, then all of your attacks that turn are reckless.
No, but it says here when you make your first attack on your turn, you decide
Okay.
to
Yeah.
attack
So you have to
recklessly.
decide on the first attack.
Ah,
It's-
okay,
it-
well,
it-
yeah,
it's
reckless
a
attack.
binary system.
Yeah, gotcha.
I will say that you do have the highest health of everybody here, so you kind of have the
Yeah, I
most
know.
wiggle room to risk it. Plus, I think it'd be in character.
So, okay, so how does disadvantage versus advantage?
They
work
cancel
in
each
this
other
game
out.
again? Okay.
They cancel each other out.
Okay, and then I get advantage on myself. Gotcha. Like attacking myself. Cool. And she's gonna swing twice from Viola's position.
Okay. Yeah. That both hits. I was gonna say it doesn't even matter if there was a thing involved there. Yeah, that's a solid 19 bludgeoning. As you, from a 2-pronged attack, one side of you kind of keeping the other side open are distracting him as Viola manifests and just goes completely savage against him with a flail from the other side.
Cool. And that's Harriet.
Okay, one
Okay,
of us is going to have
he-
to turn tank stance off.
He is
Yeah.
going to...
We have to
He's
tank swap.
Okay, he's going to attack you, though, and he's going to have advantage.
Mhm.
23, baby. Okay.
He does not have advantage.
Didn't use
true.
Didn't use Arculus attack?
But he's marked.
You marked, yeah.
Oh, fuck you then.
Synergy, baby.
Tanks go brrr.
Anyways, Gaius.
Okay, use 1 key point to disengage,
Friend.
and then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt to use the 1 spell slot I still have, just for the sake of using it.
Awesome! Hey, you hit.
Ooh.
Hey, that's pretty poggers.
Your pussy's pretty poggers.
That
There's
video.
something cursed about there's something cursed about soul saying pussy that I don't like.
That video lives rent free in my head.
16 radiant damage, and the next attack someone makes on him has advantage.
Woo!
Okay. There.
So,
That's
i.e., the attack that Beatrix will do next has advantage.
oh god, what do I want him to do?
I'll make him leave.
I really
Spell.
wish I made him use one of his spells last turn. Yeah, okay. He is going to look towards Beatrix, and the rest of you kind of see it rather too quickly before it happens, but you see a cloaked Lunarian appear behind her with a 2 pair of short swords as they're going to attempt to stab her in the back.
Only one more.
Fuck me, I guess.
Now you know how I feel.
That was supposed to be the rogue legendary action, but he didn't
Womp
hit.
womp.
So
Look like his plans went rogue.
Would it not have advantage at least?
yeah, sure.
Since that's Rogue's whole
Crit,
thing.
crit.
Okay, well,
That's a crit. It was a sort of crit.
Crit fail.
Loser.
you guys can't blame me, okay? I tried to make this boss fight appropriately challenging, and the
And no
dice
wonder
decided to
Lunarians
snap.
got wiped out. They're fucking pussy ass bitches.
True.
No, it's not your fault. I am a luck sack. Nobody can hit me.
Beatrix.
Honestly, yeah. I just realized, yeah. What the fuck, Joey?
I'm just a jammy shit. I'm gonna stab him. I have advantage.
Of course you do.
Well, because of Gaius.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Okay. And
Didn't we need the advantage? Nice.
Yep.
Is 1 psychic damage just the equivalent, like a somewhat severe brain freeze?
yeah, it goes brain freeze, mild headache, migraine, aneurysm.
Aneurysm, thinking about something embarrassing you did when you were 9.
Oof. Oof.
True.
And then I
Nominative.
will make my second attack with advantage from Zephyr Strike.
Yep, that hits with advantage. Yep. Yeah. You proceed to clash against Tsukiyomi's shield, doing repeated stabs forward with the spear as you strike against the shield, and you can all hear like thunder boom in the background as it strikes before you finally manage to pierce through and then succeed with another attack of the same nature.
And I will mark him again.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
He is going to summon up the wizard boy again, and he is going to lob all 5 darts at Harriet.
Cool.
So that is 20 damage.
Excuse me, what?
Magic missile. Magic missile automatically hits.
You'll be rolled 4.
Yeah, that's the damage.
Then why is it
Yeah,
20?
That's how much damage each dart does.
Okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
okay.
Yeah, it hits with 5 darts because he is casting it at
Understood.
Okay.
Lyra.
Lion Lyra.
Look, things are going very badly for this man. Let him take his automatic damage where he can get it.
Another second level Chaos Bolt.
Yep.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
Does that hit?
Yes.
that's a big one.
Oof. Not great damage, though. 5 and 3, so it's lightning and fire. Oh, I'll do lightning. Pew!
Doesn't it
Yeah.
bounce? Oh wait,
Yeah.
no.
You're gonna
Mm,
roll doubles on the d8s, I think.
yes, the D8s. Yeah, you shoot your bolt across the field, and it almost looks like it's about to miss as he dodges his head to the side, but it strikes against Beatrix's spear and then kind of arcs right off of it onto him and strikes him in the back.
Teamwork, baby.
Teamwork, baby.
Makes the dream work.
Baby.
Tsukuyomi. He is going to. He clasps sword over shield, and he is going to cast a spell.
Whoa, Pokemon.
He is going to cast Fire Shield.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, yo. You guys are all in the blast zone.
I knew it was a good idea to back up.
Okay, so he is going to choose a Warm Shield.
Uh-oh. That's the cold damage.
Okay, so his resistance to cold.
Good thing we don't have any cold spells.
Good thing there's
Why are you
no
looking at
creatures
the-
within 5 feet of him hitting with a melee attack.
Stop looking up the spells, Trilby.
I mean, I'm giving it
He
to you
literally
guys.
posted it.
so,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Christmas.
Hey, so no surprise.
Yeah.
Christmas is gonna move back a little bit, like right about
You-
here.
You all see as fire starts to kind of encircle the ground around Tsukuyomi where he's levitating.
That doesn't give me disadvantage on Eldritch Blast, does it?
No. No,
Okay.
it does nothing to you.
Cool. Okay, and double Eldritch Blast, 1 and 2.
Second one does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, it didn't roll.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to get around about then.
And at the end of Christmas's turn, he is going to try and attack Harriet, which will probably miss because that's just how things are going for the Lunarians right now. Hey!
I mean, that is his
She
second crit
talks
against
crazy
Harriet.
talk.
Oh no!
Thanks, Pat, for guest starring.
She talks crazy talk. Jesus!
What?
Oh wait, sorry. He gets an additional D6.
Oh, it looks like Harriet's gonna be seeing Marcus real soon.
Yeah, you all see as Tsukuyomi, emboldened by, at this point, realizing he is on the losing side of this battle, he proceeds to hit down on the ground as earth kicks up around him, and he takes the blade and essentially just runs it straight through Harriet and pulls it back out as you all see this burst of light erupt out of her back where the sword makes its exit as she takes a shitload of damage.
So how much
And
of that is
he-
piercing damage? Because,
You good, Harriet?
It's slashing damage.
well, is it all or slashing? But
Oh, sorry. The D8 plus 4 is slashing. The rest of it is radiant.
is is Harriet in a rage right now?
No.
Harriet doesn't have any more rage for today.
Oh right, yeah. I was just thinking,
She's all angered out.
Yeah, she's all tuckered out.
just because if it's 2 damage types, then that might
I am no
matter.
longer angry. I just want to nap.
As he steps back from the attack, he looks almost panicked at all of you as he grips his sword and he says, "I will not fail. I will not fall this day. My cause is just. My blade is true. Hero disobedient.
So, weird question, dumb question. Do we have like an RPG system where I can just like pass a potion to somebody? Or is that like I gotta actually walk up?
That would be an object interaction. But you'd have to walk up to Harriet and hand her the potion.
Or throw it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, yeah.
You could throw it, I suppose, yeah. There's nothing stopping you
But
from
that's an
trying.
action, isn't it?
Object interactions, you get one free object interaction per turn.
No,
Okay,
but like throwing something, isn't that considered an action?
Hey Harriet, if you had to put a number on your
It's a GM call.
health right
I'm not metagaming, Waffles. I am not metagaming.
okay, alright.
I'm drawing the line here at the metagaming for this session.
Alright. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
Harriet
fair.
looks in the ground just as she's bleeding profusely with her organs hanging out and just steel
Is-
toe in the ground, just
is-
draws a line.
Is Harriet bloodied?
Yeah, how's
Very.
Harriet looking?
Yeah, she's pretty bloodied.
I think you're literally at a fourth of your total health.
You just gave it
Yeah.
away.
Well,
Is this what it feels like
Okay.
to have more HP than Harriet?
Yeah,
having,
well.
having a panic attack. This is
Alright, whose
weird.
turn is it?
Uh,
was
Harriet.
Harriet's.
Yeah, mine. Okay. So, I will probably have to use my second winds because I don't want to die.
Yep.
1d10 plus level.
plus fighter level.
Yeah. And my fighter level is 7. 11. No, that is not 11, that's 13. Cool.
Damn, an anaconda plant who affects monsters. It becomes dark.
What are you saying?
whatever the hell Waffles posted.
You
Amazing.
dumb.
Anyways,
Okay.
I would have a suggestion, but I
So
imagine
no,
you
no,
don't
no,
want
no,
me
no,
to
no.
say it.
It's right.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, don't say
I-
it.
I'm not-
So he's still got his shield up, right?
Yes, he just casted it.
Okay. So for that, Viola's going to strike.
Mhm.
17 is a hit.
Yep, that hits.
So 14, and Viola goes poof because she takes
yeah.
the damage.
She is taking, 4 fire damage. Poof. What a clever boy! You figured out what to do.
Yeah. And then attack from Harriet.
That hits. Yeah.
Cool.
Harriet takes 2d8
Oh, so
fire
just
damage.
No,
Yep.
it explodes, right?
No. The
Whenever a
shield is-
creature within 5 feet of you.
Oh wait, no. You.
No.
I do.
It-
I do have to make a. I do have to make a concentration check though.
I mean, it's a what?
I
Oh, wait.
thought the shield
No.
goes poof after you hit
Fire.
it.
You're thinking of
Oh.
Armor of Acthis, and Fire
Yeah.
Shield is not a concentration spell.
Fire shield is not concentration somehow.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, it's because
see.
yeah.
it's because it's an ability that procs when you get hit.
Yeah.
You want to get hit
Okay.
when you're using it.
Okay. So 2d6 fire damage.
Yep.
6 fire
6
damage.
Okay.
It's 2d8. It's 2d8 salt.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Let me re-roll that.
But yeah, you're thinking of Armor of
10 fire
Acthis,
damage.
which is you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to 5 times the spell's level, and then
Yeah.
when a creature hits you, it takes damage equal to the amount of temporary hit points you got.
You know, I'm
Alrighty.
really not going to do very well with accusations that Gaius is the main character, considering things.
Yeah, that's Harriet's go.
All right. Oh God, what do I even do? He's so screwed.
Yeah, that's Sugiyomi's internal thoughts. Like, fuck.
Action economy be like that.
Well, it's that and the fact that even with all the options I gave him, if he can't hit anything,
Yeah, that's
that said, if I didn't realize Fire Shield wasn't concentrations, if I did, his first turn would have been casting Fire Shield. Anyways, he's gonna use Legendary Action to attack Beatrix.
I guess we're too good, huh?
Claudius, baby, I'm sorry.
What a fucking jobber.
This is why you have more than one creature.
Guys, vamos, baby.
Alright, Gaius is gonna run his little legs and get there.
Yeah.
And
You're out of the fire shield range because you're
I am, and you know what? It's just so handy that my arms have 10 feet of range. Flurry of blows. Nice.
I can't watch.
Nice.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's dead. He's dead.
Hey,
He's dead. He's
so
dead.
do you want to switch it over to the Giorno piano?
I can't, but
I'll be dead already.
Yeah, no worries.
how much is that?
Let's see. That is, let me do 14, 19, 26, 30? Am I retarded?
30.
No.
Yes, 30.
Yes?
29.
Yes,
me.
we're different.
7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21, plus 4 is 25, plus 5 is 30.
Fuck.
Okay. Now, before anybody says anything, we're switching to cinematic mode, so everybody can be in the roleplay mode. Okay.
For added
Yes.
coolness,
Well,
when he does the punches, they do the thing from part 1 where they catch on fire as they go through the fire shield before hitting him.
oh right. Oh yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. So, okay, and I don't want anybody to fucking say main character shit because the dice did this, not me. Anyways.
Dice did this.
As Gaius's blow rings out against Tsukiyomi, you can see him rear back as the shield shatters and pieces of it fly across the battlefield as his sword is gripped in one hand. He looks to all of you with wide, panicked eyes as before, So, with a furious cry, he screams out, and all of you are sent a few feet skidding back as this...
Me too.
No. Well, everybody who's near him.
Yeah, push me off the edge. Woo!
We're in roleplay mode, shut up. We're in roleplay mode, shut up. As this column of white light surrounds him, and he raises up his sword, and all of you can feel this kind of energy encapsulating the ground as cracks start to appear alongside the earth itself. I will strike all of you down, no matter what it takes of me. This is not where my story ends. It is where yours does. And as you all are kind of... he swings and appears on the opposite end of the arena as he makes one kind of final charge against all of you. As you all are standing there, you can see a shadow pass over all of you, and in the ground before all of you, falling from the sky, a blade of pure obsidian and onyx embeds itself in the ground in front of all of you, with a compulsion drawing all of you towards it.
Oh! I think I know what. I think I know what this is.
What does this mean?
Is it like we have to move towards it?
So Christmas is
you're in
Gaius
the
takes a tentative step forward and reaches out to touch it with one of his astral arms.
Yeah, you touch it, but you can feel just from the weight of this blade, you can't wield it alone. You're gonna
knew it! I knew it!
Guys, I'm gonna need a hand with this one.
Sorry, what's happening? Is it, did the sword come
we're
from
pick-
Tsukiyomi?
No, we're picking up the sword and finding them together.
I'm gonna help pick it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, guys uses both his astral arms and his real arms.
Harriet?
Never mind.
Harriet
Okay.
steps over as Viola summons opposite her.
So I know you said no star spawn, but just for this one moment.
No, I've got something better for you. Don't worry.
Okay, fair.
As you all draw the sword from the ground, even with the 6 of you working together, as Tsukiyomi draws closer and closer, he's making a sprint across the field as everything seems to slow before all of you. The moon in the sky is burning bright, and light all around you seems to sear. Even with all of that strength, it feels like you're not going to be able to swing it in time. Until you feel a 7th hand join with all of you, as a familiar look, minus his more eponymous headwear, looks to you and says, "You guys want a little help there?"
Yes.
That time you showed up.
Yes.
With a smile, the figure joins in with you, and as Tsukiyomi finally reaches within range of all of you, now is your chance to end this. How do you do this?
We swing this motherfucking sword. This is what we do.
Yeah, like a massive gut-style overhead chop.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I imagine we're holding it up, like, straight vertical. It's less we swing it and more like we just tilt it enough to let gravity do most of the work as we just bring it down.
No, it's like woo 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 woo, and we just like stumble around with it.
The centrifugal force flips Christmas off the edge of the thing.
I'm gonna channel the Zephyr Strike into it, so we all just like start hovering just a little bit off the ground, just a little bit more weightless.
Yeah. So you all brings the sword down as Tsukiyomi brings his sword to bear against it, kind of holding it against it, guarding, as
I want to know where this giant sword came from.
he looks to you, his eyes wide, and he says, "No. No. No!" As just for a moment, it looks like you may not be able to break through it. A bolt of lightning strikes through the sky down towards your blade, and finally his shatters against it as he is sent tumbling back as light seeps through the area. No! And with that, the arena is awash with light once more. When you all come to and the light fades from the area as your vision is back, you are all standing with the blade, which is rapidly seeming to dissipate and fade, as before you on the ground, on his knees, and with a shimmer around his form, is Tsukiyomi, a massive gash of pure light through his body. Your conviction has proved stronger than mine, it seems.
It was never about conviction. It was about doing what's right.
Funny. As he looks to his hands, and you can see light seeping off of those as well. At the end of my long journey, do I see the folly of my ways? I am a man of the mournful past, and all of you the hopeful future. Perhaps I should have been forgotten about a long time ago.
Tsukiyomi, I would like to apologize. in a way, I kind of see myself in you. I know the feeling of losing everything you hold dear. And another time, I probably would have ended up like you, but I'm sorry that it had to come to this.
It's only the fault of my own.
At least, in a way, you'll get what you were wishing for.
Please, before I find peace, I only have one thing I would ask of you.
We can get to that.
Name it.
Let this not be the final chapter of my people. Don't let them forget about us. Tell our story. Please.
For what? We do not
Right.
owe you anything. You brought scourge and destruction upon our homes, misled us, tortured others. For what? So you can lay here dying? Pathetic. I do not owe you any sympathy, creature.
Brutal.
So it ends.
I'm sure there's someone waiting for you, Claudius.
Gaius sort of steps close and puts a hand on Tsukiyomi's shoulder and just says, "She's waiting for you at the crossroads. Go, be with her. Be with your people."
Indeed. I think I'd like to rest now. And with that, his body becomes pure light and slowly dissipates out as he is gone.
You know, I really thought you'd have one last trick up his sleeve.
Kind of glad he doesn't.
That was one hell of a show you guys had. Marcus says as he limps up and supports himself against the rock.
Hey, bud. You all right? You can stand?
Gaius goes to sort of support his weight and fishes a healing potion out of his robes and holds it up to Marcus's lips.
I'll be fine.
Just drink this. That's not the time for stubbornness.
He fights against it for a moment, but eventually relents and drinks from it.
Jesus,
Look.
You can cut his sexual tension with a knife.
I want to apologize. I know I've done nothing but do it again and again, but all of this was fought over for me, and I'm passed out for the entirety of the actual end of all of it. I've deceived all of you all these years. I'd been a real asshole to all of you. I understand if you all want to go your separate ways once the stag arrives.
I mean, we'll stay in contact, Marcus, as much as we can, but it's nothing personal. It's just
Go our separate ways. Tsukiyomi may be gone, but there's still work to be done yet. Tsukiyomi may have set the Empire down this path, but even within Dawn, that momentum that still persists.
Suppose, yes.
guys, I don't live in the Empire, right? What you do for the Empire is, great and fine, but I think something else is calling me in Stormtide. So once we have a chance to leave, I probably have to leave for a while. You may not see me again. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
What calls you
I know it's.
Stormtide?
This might sound like the bad time to do it, but I think it's my destiny to come back to Stormtide. Something or someone is waiting for me there.
Then if that's what your heart tells you.
Mhm. At the end of the day, Christmas, we all choose our own paths.
Thank you.
Marcus kind of scratches his cheek and then winces because he's scratching when there's a huge nasty cut over it. And he sits near Harriet and says, "Sorry for going out like a punk for that fight."
Is all you do apologize, Marcus?
What a beta cuck.
You did what you did. And more than you know, you helped us. Now you better pick yourself up and stand tall like the rest of us.
I would, but I think my guts would fall right out.
That's top energy right there.
As you all continue with this conversation, you hear okay.
Sorry, out of character, how much health does he have?
Fuck off! I asked you that. You can't metagame, you bastard.
No, because this isn't a character and we're not in combat, okay?
Well, okay, when he
Okay, it is a little bit
are
hypocritical.
his
I'll give
guts
you- I'll give you-
literally in danger of falling out?
Because
he was
Harriet got
exaggerating. He was
fucking
exaggerating.
impaled. Okay, obviously.
And I mean, guys did give him a healing.
Yeah, he
but-
did get a healing.
Low.
Okay,
He's
it's fine.
low.
It's fine. It's whatever.
He's not dying.
Yes.
Just okay.
Yes.
Is there something you wanted to do or say?
No. I was just being a little fucking gremlin.
He was exaggerating. It's okay. You all hear the gentle hoof prints of something.
Mice?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Of a horse stepping across the field towards all of you.
Jeremiah?
As Marcus. No, it's someone on the horse. Ding dong.
Oh.
As Marcus turns and he kind of rights himself and puts a fist over his chest and says, "Sir, sorry if it was an inconvenience to. He kind of realizes he's catching himself apologizing again and says, "Sir, it's good to see you here in a timely arrival." The stag looks over all of you and says,
Oh.
"Wow. You're all of Marcus's friends then."
That's us.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
I believe it's time to spirit you all away then. He looks over where Claudius was, and you can see his helmet turned down a bit as he says, "Congratulations on your victory then."
Yeah, he seemed to get a bit of a realization at the end.
Doesn't feel as good as I thought.
We did.
War
what we
does
had
not
to.
have happy outcomes, it only has an outcome.
And sadly, this was only but one battle.
Gather everything you want. I'll be bringing us along to the glen. As he brings the horse forward and draws his sword, this large branched sword like a Waffles, you would know, the Shichishishito from Ace Attorney.
Oh, yeah.
He slashes in a downward and then horizontal motion as this portal opens up where the cut was made. as you can see this kind of bridge rainbow emanate from out of it into the portal. I know you have many questions.
This is a fucking subspace portal.
It's magic, young one.
What's making a Scott Pilgrim reference?
If this was Scott Pilgrim, it would have crashed during chapter 3.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Well, after you, a gesture to everyone else.
I'll go get my horse and carts. You guys go ahead.
Sure. The stag leads the way forward as the portal beckons.
So yeah, I'll bring up the rear.
Get anything out you need to.
Once the others have gone, before Beatrix leaves, she's gonna cast Mold Earth on the rock, and just with one of her fingers is just gonna carve into it. Here ended Tsukuyomi, the last of the Lunarians. And she's going to carve it in Common, Sylvan, and Infernal.
Yeah. As you finish up on your impromptu headstone, you hear briefly behind you, Hecate, Cynthia, there you are.
Aw.
You hear the faint footsteps of 3 people walking away.
Yeah, Beatrix is just going to quietly say, everybody deserves their vengeance, and then follow the others through the portal.
Alright.
Do do do.
Do 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 do.
So,
What's the Rainbow Bridge like?
it is strange. There is a kind of a weightlessness as all of you walk through it, and you can see as things pass by you almost all of these bubbles and other pockets that seem to contain possibilities and things that are happening around the world, battles, births, weddings, deaths, funerals, all these sorts
I
of...
look for one where Lyra has big tits and go through it.
Sorry, none.
God damn it.
Oh.
Not a single one.
I viewed 10,382 realities, and there's only one where Lyra had big tits.
One.
Anyways, when you all come out on the other side, you are in this this wooded area, but one that has these small kind of cabins and tents set up all around it, where there's all sorts of people kind of hanging around. You can even see there's a small goblin tinkering away with gizmos and gadgets. There's a sphinx that is kind of resting in a loaf cat pose, telling stories to a group of children, women and children who are cleaning clothes and getting the dinner ready for the night, as all of you make it out of the portal. And the stag at the head of all of you is beckoned by some other people who bring a chair with wheels towards him as he carefully dismounts and sits down in it and faces all of you. Well, I had wished it had been under better circumstances, but welcome to the Glen. This is where we all retreat to.
Okay, out of character question, is the Glen like a place outside? Is it like a town, or like what is it?
It's outdoors.
That's like an outdoors town. Okay.
Well, not like a town, but it's
Like
It's
a
a
settlement or something.
yeah, settlement is a better.
Is it on this plane?
You do not know.
Hmm.
So no.
Guess this is terrorist town then.
Is there going to be trouble?
There might well be.
Oh, well, at least we already know who the traitor is. It's Marcus.
I can imagine all of you have many questions. By all means, I'll try to answer them as best as I can.
You said we're in the Glen, but where exactly is this place?
This is a safe retreat I created some time ago in order to have a safe haven for all of me and my soldiers, as well as their families and loved ones. So
You
far, no one's been
created
able to
this
find us.
place.
I'm possessed of a great amount of magical capabilities, yes. I suppose I should introduce myself proper as well, as he takes his helmet off for you.
And it's a hot girl.
You wish. Homo.
I do wish.
Yeah.
We all wish.
You have a
We need
girlfriend
hot-
in character, you homo.
Wait,
Anyways. I was
Hey,
talking
who
to
has a girlfriend?
Gaius.
what? Oh,
No, he doesn't.
You
The fuck?
yeah, what?
The fuck? That,
He really
that
does.
relationship is rocky.
Anyways.
Also-
Oh, oh, whoa, hello, hello.
Cryptic Christmas immediately breathes into his hand and smooths out his bandages.
Hello. Oh wait, no, I just turned to Melvin.
I know my answer is about to give you more questions, so I'll try and go at a pace for all of you, but my name is Khalid.
Oh,
Aha!
Wait,
DJ?
wait, who's Khalid again?
Khalid was the name that Tsukiyomi went by when he was in the Arcadian era.
Oh,
I-
true.
Hang
What?
on.
But won't...
I know what you're all about to say. I'm the real Khalid.
What?
Tsukiyomi needed a body to operate with while he was on this earth. He decided mine was the best one.
Oh.
Oh, so we can snatch bodies now.
Well, not anymore.
I
Wait,
mean, we
so
knew
far
that.
as-
That's
as far
what
as-
happened to
As
Sonia.
far as we know of, they give Marcus the side eye.
What?
I see.
Wait, so Gaius doesn't have a girlfriend, but he has a boyfriend now, right?
Wait, what?
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 Gaius in his old self was banging Khalid, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, I thought you were just being really
you mean
mean.
Mirage was banging Billy.
Are you saying this in character, or
What? No, what? Of course I'm not saying this
I
in
can't
character.
help
So-
you people sometimes.
Harry says, "Guys, is a bottom."
Right. So
When
you.
When did you two separate, for lack of a better term?
Shortly before the fall of Arcadia, I was a spirit with no body to inhabit until eventually, well, I found one. I made peace with the one who had owned it, and ever since, when that host body has died, I've had to find a new one.
I see.
It's a complicated existence, but I make sure to treat things civilly with the host and make sure they have all of their arrangements done and out of the way.
Cool.
So.
And so you've been fighting Tsukiyomi ever since.
Essentially.
Where does that leave you now?
Well, unfortunately, the Empire does not collapse with the defeat of Tsukiyomi, and the Empire is now the greatest threat to the rest of this plane.
Yeah, we saw something about that. Giant things.
There's the Verdant Dream as well.
Oh, yeah, also
Indeed.
that.
Not to mention The Apollo-site Tsukiyomi had was not the only deposit the Empire's in possession of.
Oh, God, that just reminded me. What? So you said he like basically disappeared. Did the Apollo-site that he had with him also disappear when he?
Yeah, gone.
Okay.
Hey, okay. Cool. Not to mention the Triumvirate. Who knows what they can do with that?
Well, I think we know they're going to build some gigantic things with them.
It was a rhetorical statement.
Okay.
Well, I suppose this is the point where I should ask all of you, will you stay, or will you go? I have tasks for you if you will stay, and if you will go, I will not keep you. But, as I've reminded Marcus time and again, this fight does include everyone, whether they wish to be a part of it or not. You would only be delaying your involvement in it. Still, the choice is yours.
We have the same fight, but mine isn't here. At least not for the rest of the foreseeable future. I'll stay for a little time, but...
Well, I wouldn't ask any of you to stay in this exact location. We wouldn't get very much done then, would we?
Sir, I fully dedicate my life for the betterment of Helios. But I do have to leave the Stormtide.
Is that so?
Yes, sir.
You know, it's funny. What I was about to ask of all of you, that was one of the locations I needed someone to go to for me.
Oh! That's perfect then! But yeah, of course, I'm fully involved with anything you need to do then.
Certainly changed your tune, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
I'll lay it plain with all of you. If we're going to win against this empire, there's an artifact that we need to forge in order to have the strength to defeat them all. A Godslayer blade. But if we're going to make it, there's a certain disparate number of people that I know across this world. Scattered, temperamental, most of them not very willing to work with one another. I would hope that you would all go out as my liaisons and convince them to join our cause.
Yeah, that sounds good. We're well known for people liking us a lot. We have a lot of friends.
This
Well,
Godslayer blade, I assume its name isn't just for show.
not at all. It's a long and sordid history with it, but it lives up to the name, yes.
And once we have it forged, once we have it, what god are we to slay?
The chain trader. Tsukiyomi
Ooh.
may be gone now, but the rest of the sinners still operate. His death will not slow their advance by any means. For a very long time, they've sought to undo the binding nails that keep Corisdun in his cage. And, truth be told, their immortality means that, like as not, they will one day free him. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, that's a conflict of interest for somebody I know.
What happens when Karazdan's released?
I imagine he's going to take out his vengeance on the rest of existence.
I mean, fair enough, really. Guy's certainly got a lot of things to get vengeance for.
That may be true, but I'm not as like to sacrifice the life of this world and many others just to sate one man's revenge.
Fair enough.
My plan is that we're going to beat them to the punch, undo the binding nails ourselves, and use them and their power made by the gods themselves to forge the blade.
Won't.
If they
Doesn't sound.
Oh yeah.
What
if they
what of
bind him, they can slay him.
what of the Empire though?
Well, the Empire will also be another enemy we must contend with. The Triumvirate project must be stopped, and I doubt the Phoenix Emperor will stop at anything now that you've slayed one of his legatus.
Picking a lot of fights at once.
Hmm.
Yeah, we've made a lot of enemies, but we're making more friends.
It is not an easy road to take the righteous path, but it is the necessary one. Well, last chance, I suppose, for any of you to walk out.
I mean, can we have some time to think about this?
By all means. I'm not going to make you decide right now, then.
You just said last chance.
Well, you didn't ask for time to deliberate, so I sort of assumed.
Right, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat, I guess.
Oh, by all means. Lowell down over there, she can help you out with that. As he
Yeah.
points over to the Sphinx.
Oh, cool. I'll think about what you said. Although it sort of shuffles off.
Time is of the essence, I will remind you.
Great, thanks.
I imagine I'm leaving the rest of you to your thoughts as well, then.
Please.
He looks over to Marcus and then to you. I imagine you two would like to discuss it as well.
Harriet kind of like has a confused look at already forgotten his name, wheelchair dude.
Khalid.
The stag,
Khalid.
Khalid, yeah.
Khalid. Talk about what exactly?
Marcus kind of coughs and says, well, he did say that we have all the time in the world to talk, didn't he?
Oh, they trying to fuck.
Well, someone is. Harry's just more confused that, like, Marcus has told others that he likes her.
I mean, you wouldn't talk about your girlfriend to your terrorist.
I fully read it as just magic man who can read people and know shit, but after a moment or two, Gaius sort of takes off in the direction Lion went towards the Sphinx.
Sure.
I know. What's the food over here?
There's a small table set up with kind of a nice roast fowl of some kind, some cheeses, some various spices, and these little pinch bowls.
Nice.
I don't know what they're called, but you know.
Gaius plates up like some of the roast with some spices for added flavor.
Yeah.
What's Lyra doing?
She just like sort of sat underneath a tree, stuffing her face pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the Gaius makes his way over and sits down with his slightly more considered plate.
Don't judge me, I'm stress eating.
You
Well,
got me pregnant.
there's certainly a reason for it. So, what do you think of his offer?
What? Join a bunch of terrorists and run around the globe doing shit for his big quest to kill Satan? Karazdan, even. Whatever. Karazdan. Oh yeah, sounds great.
I mean, if nothing else, terrorist is relative, I suppose.
I mean, I guess. We're probably already persona non grata.
I know we were pretty much that when we broke Marcus out.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What about you? Didn't you have
I
like
mean-
a monastery to go back to or something?
Well, I'm no good to go back to, but I mean, of course, I'm gonna join in. I mean, it's the right thing to do. The Empire can't. As much as the Empire is a part of me,
Literally.
well, literally, its current course isn't one that I agree with, and it's one it's been forced into by people without the Empire's best interests in their heart.
I mean,
Lyra,
I'm pretty sure
don't
the end.
understand. I want to do the good imperialism, not the bad imperialism.
I'm pretty sure the end goal of these guys is for there to not to be an empire anymore.
Guys,
don't-
that's like a 404 error moment.
I don't really
Wait a-
see. I don't really see the Apollan Empire surviving in their ideal scenario.
The structures that make up the Empire may not survive, no, but if what we do gives the people a chance at existence that isn't fuel for an eternal war, fodder, I don't know.
Well, it's great you can think like that, guys. All I want to do is go somewhere very, very, very far away. And I guess, like you said, I can't outrun this. I mean, I
No.
could maybe.
I mean,
I can breathe underwater. I could just live down there forever, or get eaten by a shark. Maybe.
I'm sure
magic
you'd be able
shark.
to hold your own against a shark. I
No,
mean-
what if the shark had spells, huh? Could be a magic shark.
I mean, we defeated
Yes.
the last Lunarian. I think a shark's gonna have a hard time.
I mean, I think it was you with your flashy fists. I cast 2
it
spells.
was. I mean, it was all of us.
Was it?
I mean, I couldn't have lifted that sword on my own.
I guess. Who the hell's sword was that anyway?
That's a good goddamn
That's
good.
another thing. I live in a world where swords fall from the sky at random opportunities.
That's no basis for a form of government.
Exactly.
Shush you. I mean, out of everything we've seen, that's really the weirdest thing that you're gonna.
But it was cool, though.
That was pretty hype. It was pretty hype, guys. Pretty PogChamp moment.
So I take it you're staying then? Or going on his mission, at least.
Yeah, I am. Then, hey, who knows? Maybe I can help steer the stag, this resistance, into something not quite, into an end game that isn't quite it for the Empire. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
You should definitely go up and say that to them. I think that's a great idea.
It's been a long day and I've taken a lot of blows to the head, okay?
Uh-huh. I don't know, guys. I'm not a hero. I'm not some kind of Apollon
off.
savior
You-
thing.
You are a hero. I
Ew.
mean, look at everything we've done so far. If that's not the stuff of heroes, then I don't know what is.
Everything you guys have done. I've been following you guys around because I have nobody else apart from my family, and I can't go back to them now, can I?
You've done more than just follow us around. God, what, like, what do I need to say to make you believe in yourself, huh?
I don't believe in myself. It's more, I understand who I am.
Gold.
I understand who I am, and it's not the kind of person you guys need trying to save Helios.
Who says?
Did you forget I was in favor of completing the mission in the Kale Lands?
I had a heated gamer moment, guys. I'm irredeemable.
I also remember that if you think about it, you were really the first one to rebel. In your own way. You're...
What, you mean being rude to Claudius?
Well, not just that, but like your levity? I don't even know what to call it, but
Being a
I know.
total spaz. Yells from the background. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
Oh, I think it should.
you know, you never... I mean, look, you went to the academy, same as everyone, but, you were always more... I don't know... flippant, jokey about the whole thing. Which...
Yeah, because I was only there to make some money. I don't believe in any of this stuff, guys. Just people being shitty as usual.
What do you believe in, then?
I don't know. I mean, even this. How long do you think peace will last after the Empire dissolves? Because historically, when empires dissolve, it doesn't go well for the countries that come out of the remains. How long do the people, I don't know, people in Roderick think, hey, we want some of what they've got over in, I don't know geography, but you get the picture, right? I don't remember what's next to Rodix.
Neither do I.
Gerland and Zhang, two places that are not inside the Empire.
You know what I mean, okay?
One of which would actually be in a better military situation if the Empire ended.
I think everything would be in a better
Look.
position if the Empire ended.
I mean, hell, you're right. Regardless of where they're from, people are capable of the most the deepest evils, but
Not the kind of world you want to fight for. It's full of
no, I want to
killers
try
and
and
people murdering and killing and torturing each other for a scrap of bread or a coin.
no, that's the sort of world I want to stop by freeing the Empire from all the evil that Tsukiyomi and people like him have made it do. I
I don't know. Maybe if I ask the stag if he can bring my family here. Although I don't want to take them away from everything they've ever known. It's probably best if I just disappear.
and what live as a recluse, a hermit.
Yeah, like a fish hermit. on a little rock in the sea. And people sail boats out to ask for advice, and I'm like, blah, 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 barnacles. And they're like, wow, you're so wise.
The Sphinx looks over from telling stories to all of you, and there's a pause as it looks like they're about to say something very introspective to you, and then they just blab their tongue out like a cat at you and go back to
Oh,
saying.
come on.
Ah. And I reckon you'd get pretty bored sitting on an island in the middle of the ocean, just waiting for any passing sailor to come by asking for advice. Who'd you make fun? Who would you make fun of, after all?
Passing
Or crack
sailors,
joke about?
birds. I'd probably go insane pretty quickly, and then I could just make fun of myself. I'm
Look,
so tired.
I don't have all the answers. I probably never will, but until I can't, I'm gonna keep fighting to do what's right, to help people. And I mean, I sort of, would like it if, maybe you were also there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he wants us all to split up anyway, guys.
Yeah, he's gonna divorce everybody.
Just say it. Yeah, he's Bartholomew Kuma.
Want to go on a vacation? What?
I mean, sure, but I mean, if we're gonna kill Kara's Dune, that's a concept that's gonna take some wrapping my head around. I mean, we're hardly gonna do that apart.
I guess. Unless Beatrix, I don't know, nails me to a tree or something.
She'd have to get through me first.
Ew. Sorry, it's like an automatic reaction. Fuck it.
Out of curiosity, are Harriet and Marcus visible from where we are?
I don't know, Harriet.
They're like right next to them.
Well, I mean, I'm
They're waiting for
assuming
their turn underneath
I'm
the tree
assuming
of
I'm-
emotional talk.
it's like, are you guys done yet?
Yeah, they got their ticket like they're at the deli.
Yes. Your allocated time was up 15 minutes ago.
Make out point. Good times. Good times.
Good times.
Anyways, Harriet, yeah?
I don't know the layout of this place. Would I be in eye shot? I don't know.
It's
a
up to
mystery.
you. It's your
I
character.
don't know.
I mean, she's kind of
I'm-
small, so she probably wouldn't be in eye shot.
Yeah, she's like.
Well,
in the
okay.
tall grass,
I'm
like a
in the
Pokemon.
top. I'm assuming they are because Salt said that this was like an open sort of glen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like so she's like standing there like T-posing because she's not at the moment.
Oh shit, guys! Harriet's glitched out again.
Okay,
We're
okay.
gonna have to reboot the Glade server.
Let's just say for your sake, yeah, she's within eye shot.
Well, I was gonna say because I mean, I assume she and Marcus were gonna have a chat of their own, right?
I don't know.
Or
Just do what you're gonna do, Knife.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, Gaius just like looks over the group and then specifically sees Harriet and Marcus and just shakes his head. And it's like, God, how are we so bad at this?
It's not like Marcus is a Chad either.
Well,
Yeah, no,
it's
every
probably-
male is a beta in this campaign. Honestly,
I think
that's
it's
how
probably
Assault writes it.
being raised as soldiers probably has something to do with it.
you know what? Yeah, let's chalk it up to that. So hey, you know what? Yeah, let's make a pact right now to help all the people of the Fallen Empire, all those kids that are being trained up now, so they won't be raised as soldiers and they'll be half decent, and that's this sort of shit, unlike us. What do you say?
Is that your move?
No, did it work?
Lyra's just gonna like look at you, and even though she has her eyes are just like big shiny black orbs, there's probably like a glimmer of something in there. Fuck it. Got nothing else to do apart from wait to die anyway. And I guess the stag probably could use some people with no compunctions about mass murder. Alright then.
Alright, well, that's scene over if someone else wants to do their big emotional, you know.
You just hard cut to Christmas, like shoving a big old like Scooby sandwich
in
into
his
his mouth
mouth.
with one bite. Just...
No. It's Christmas. It's Christmas and Starspawn on opposite sides of the table, each making their own sandwich before shoving it into them.
They just take like the bologna and cheese and deal it like cards. Like
No, they're doing like a fucking Shaggy and Scooby thing.
And then rising up slowly in the background is some white landowner in the background in an elaborate monster costume.
Ghost.
And
Would
they
you do it for a spawny snack?
they make that windmill like motion, and they're like,
The Hanna-Barbera run.
yeah, that's what it's called.
Was this the moment you were talking about with Starspawn Salt? No. Yeah, I don't have anything for Christmas right now. Christmas, well, honestly, Christmas is just eating in the background. He has Starspawn out, feeding him too.
How are people reacting to Starspawn?
I mean, they live with like sphinxes and other weird shit around. It's not the weirdest thing they've seen. Anyways, yeah. Does anybody want to say things and stuff?
Harriet, go do your thing.
Yeah, Alex.
What's Harriet going to do?
I don't know,
I don't
be
know.
romantic or something, come on.
Yeah. You wanted to talk
Already a
before?
couple in this group.
Like, go bang or something.
We'll bang, okay?
We'll bang,
what's
okay.
happening? So like, okay.
I should go.
You go.
I was gonna say I
okay.
can't lead every scene with these two, Alex.
do?
Harry's the top.
Exactly.
Marcus is just doing his idle animation.
So, like,
She's-
Harriet's, like, by herself. Like, oh, well, not by herself. obviously,
Harriet's
with-
by?
Nice.
Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
So, yeah, Harriet's and Viola are, like, sitting at a little bench by themselves. Viola not being able to vocalize, they're obviously communicating. Like, telepathically, is that the right word?
Telepathically.
Yeah, things out where they're going to go from here. That's all I can do at the moment.
Sure. Bryn.
Yeah, she's just gonna be hanging out carving a new knight for her chess set.
Radical. Yeah.
I think that's
So,
about everybody.
yeah, if everybody is all set, I will move on to our little lead-in elsewhere.
Sure.
So, as everybody is getting as comfortable as they can with their new lodgings in kinship and friendship, everybody is finding comfort despite the change of situation for everybody and the uncertain future ahead of them all. Elsewhere, as a new dawn rises on the empire that seeks to span the world, in the Grand Plaza of Helios, where the Emperor
Fucking
has,
Red Army anthem for a second.
as everyone in the Grand Plaza of Helios has gathered for an address by the Emperor, a massive crowd has formed looking up as, stepping across the balcony in his full resplendent, fiery orangish armor, the Phoenix Emperor has taken to the edge and begins addressing the crowd, his voice magnified by several mages helping to have it be reached out by all of his countrymen. Citizens of the Empire, I will be the first to give my condolences to everybody. Unfortunately, a group of dissidents have not only defected from our great empire, but they have slew one of our many legatus. You all knew him. He was a proud countryman, and he was of the wisest among us. Vitus Claudius Valerius is unfortunately no longer with us. However, he will be avenged one day as soon as we find these rats and do with vermin as vermin must be dealt with. Our empire will not be broken by the death of one of our own. Prosperity through unity has and always shall be the philosophy of our people. He puts a fist over his chest, and everybody in the crowd motions towards the same gesture back as a salute. Know this. We shall reach from sea to sea. Every land will be appalling. There will be no more strife, no more conflict between our peoples. The dissension born of difference will be a problem known only to the past generations. This, I decree, as your emperor. Prosperity through unity forever. As he salutes once more and walks back through the large curtains as the crowd breaks into a large, uproarious applause. Once he has made it back inside, he looks over to his Grand Medicus as he says, This is an unfortunate roadblock. How proceeds the project? The medicus looks up and says, well, it'll be a few years before they're fully field operational, but prototype testing is proceeding apace. We have lost another handful of pilots, unfortunately. The systems are too much for them at the current time. The Emperor shakes his head and says, I see. He proceeds forward again as the medicus follows behind, and he presses on a switch as the wall spins around on a swivel in front of him, the wall revealing in front of him a suit of armor, complete in his phoenix motif, but this one is bespeckled with these many kind of holes and indents that are currently filled in with beyond pretty much imagining amounts of apollocyte as he looks towards him and says, well, it's a new day, Grand Medicus. And the expansion does not stop. And that is where we're going to end part 1.